everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing NieR Reincarnation. Well, we have quite a little update here. We have a notice from the director's desk, so I just wanted a quick read through, give a little insight, and let's see what's going on. I haven't actually looked at this at all yet, so this is my first read through. Alright, so we successfully released both English and Korean versions of NieR Reincarnation on July 28th, 2021. Since then, so many people have played the game that we've reached a total of 15 million downloads worldwide. It's such a big number, and it's honestly hard for me to wrap my head around, but I'm truly thankful for everyone's support. Additionally, I must sincerely apologize for not greeting you all sooner, but moving forward, I would like to start giving you details on NieR Reincarnation's development and future direction through periodic letters from the director's desk, just like we do in the Japanese version. Today, I would like to briefly introduce what we have in the works for NieR Reincarnation. So, Chapter 12 release. We plan to release Chapter 12, the final chapter of The Girl and the Monster, on October 13th, 2021. This chapter is a big endpoint in the story, so we pulled out all the stops. I hope that all of you enjoy it. Regarding event operations, I would like to talk a little bit how we run events in the English and Korean versions. Since the Japanese version was released first, we generally have events in the English and Korean versions 2 months after their release in the Japanese version. We are gradually revising our workflow so we can release events at all versions close at the same time as possible, but we apologize for the present intervals. This also applies to seasonal events, Christmas, anniversaries, etc., which we hope to release at the same time or as close to the same time as possible across all 3 versions moving forward. Subjugation battles. Next, I'd like to touch on subjugation battles, which are central to a big content update we have planned for October. A basic rundown of how they work is as follows. Alright, general information. You will need 1 deck per wave. This is a 3-wave battle, so you'll need a 3-deck loadout. Each wave has a time limit. Your score is calculated based on damage dealt and other battle conditions. You are rewarded based on your score. You cannot reuse any characters, weapons, companions, memoirs across the 3 decks used for battle. You will encounter 1 boss of each of the 5 elements. So, we did already know this, so when they do say you can't reuse characters, they really mean, there's multiple versions of Theo. You can't use different versions of Theo throughout your subjugation. Kind of a bummer to me. There's a lot of characters, though. I guess they're just trying to get us to use everybody. And you can't have, a team of all the Gales or all the A2s, for example. Alright. The above is the gist of subjugation battles, but I think you'll get a quicker grasp when you play it for yourself, so we're working hard to get this to you as soon as possible. Also note that this is not considered a special event and will be held regularly, so there is no need to rush to get a high score. This content has already been released in Japan, and we know it. I can't talk. And we've taken the time to go over all the feedback we've received. As such, it will be released in a better state for the English and Korean versions. The map function. In the future, we are considering expanding the NieR Reincarnation around as yet unnamed map function. Map function basics. Visiting parts of the cage you've already completed will be easier. You can replay scenarios you've completed without using stamina. There will be unique rewards granted for replaying via the map function. Events may occur in completed parts of the cage. New stories and enemies will appear in completed parts of the cage. We plan on releasing the map function this autumn and will serve as a core of our future update direction. It will be a while before people encounter new events, but we hope to offer players different kinds of things to experience and ways to play inside the cage. We are also working on the following adjustments to the current systems as part of the map function guide, or update, Activating daily summons and daily challenges from the menu. Altering unlock conditions for daily summons and daily challenges. Making it easier to collect items that spawn in Mama's room. We ask for your patience until this update hits. Now, this is something I personally have really been wanting. I know you can go through run around the cage if you uncheck the battle only option when you go to do your battles. If you're doing your main quests. Personally, when I started playing this game, one of my favorite aspects of it was running around the cage. It was just a really pretty scene, and honestly, I did not click those damn blackbirds, and I need to go redo that. I think I only did a couple, to be honest. Like a couple of the chapters. There's so much I haven't even touched yet, as far as that goes. So I would like to go through, but I think that's something, maybe if you're like me and you just eventually gave up on worrying about the blackbirds. Once this becomes stamina free, going back through the cage, collecting blackbirds, and then eventually having new bosses and enemies to, and stories, so I should say, that we encounter along the way will make it even more fun. So I'm looking forward to that. That's part of what makes this game so beautiful and what its biggest appeal was to me, honestly. Alright, other updates. I'd like to let you all know other things we're working on besides subjugation, battles, and map functions. We want this game to be a place where you can casually... Hold on, my puppy's being weird. Sorry, we want this game to be a place where you can casually indulge in the world of NieR. To that end, we're fixing things that waste time during play that are clunky to use, and also developing functions and content that will make engaging in the world of NieR Reincarnation more fun. Possible future updates. A 3D viewer, the ability to change characters' battle outfits. We all love to change our costumes, don't we? I mean, that's one of the funnest parts. If we can customize a character, hell yeah! Anyway, quest skip functions and adding skip tickets. Hey! Alright, allowing players to skip multiple kinds of quests at once. Shortening the game's startup time. Using multiple exploration tickets at once. Adding the ability to save 3 memoirs as a set. And seeing the attributes of memoir immediately upon its drop. That would be great too, because then if you can be able to sell it right away, or keep it, or upgrade it immediately upon drop, that would be super helpful for Clutter if you're just going through and working on a little bit at a time. Alright, we're hoping to add quality of life updates of all versions as soon as possible, keeping the opinions of overseas players in mind. In conclusion, the English and Korean versions were released in July 2021, and the Japanese version celebrated its half-year anniversary in August 2021. I'm grateful for everyone's support and wish to thank you very much. Many of us on the team are honestly still quite new to this, but we all want our players from all over the world to fall in love with and get lost in the world of NieR. To that end, we'll continue to operate NieR Reincarnation in a way that brings everyone greater enjoyment. And that's all for now. Hope you continue to enjoy NieR Reincarnation. Alright guys, so yeah, let me know in the comments below, what are you most excited for? I had a little birdie told me there might be some changes where we can actually do a little bit more around the cage. I'm looking forward to that. I think that's super pretty and fun part of it, and I'm also looking forward to the free stamina. Or it being stamina free, so that way I can go collect those damn blackbirds. Subjugation, I am nowhere near ready for. I have a lot of characters I still need to upgrade before I feel like I have a confident set of 9 characters that I'm ready to use. But I'm gonna be curious to see how far I can get, just like the new tower. Push as far as I can. I'm not gonna overly stress myself out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to new content. Sounds fun. Looking forward to chapter 12 as well. I do love the main story, so that'll be super fun to catch up on. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in another video.